person who has redeemed this reward would like you to know that they are first.
All right, welcome on in. Welcome. What's happening, Plenty Title? How are you guys doing? I'm glad you guys are here. I have something to show you guys. Also, thank you so much for the 57-month plenty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. How are you guys doing? Tired? Yeah, I feel like I feel a little tired too. I feel a little bit tired. But we had a good weekend, and I was excited to tell you guys about it. But also, today I got some stuff. 5:30. I can't do that. You can't do a nap at 5:30. Is it too late or too early? Today I got my Artemis stuff. So this one was just my little patch. I have no idea what the hell I'm gonna do with this just yet, but it's such a cool patch. But I also, oh my goodness, this song. I also got a hat as well. Nice little NASA logo and everything on it too. But yeah, I really like, obviously, a black hat. So I was really excited for a you know, nice. It's something where I can actually do something with it that is actually kind of nice. So super cool. We'll just wear it like this for the rest of the stream, I assume, right? Yeah. So I was excited that this stuff came today. I also, that works, right? Just make myself look like I have a massive head. Yeah, I'm gonna try and wear it maybe tomorrow or something to work or something. But I also have some coffee today, but not just any old coffee. This is a very interesting coffee. I should show it to you guys. This was a gift that I got from my good friend Vash. I always just don't want to throw out the logo and stuff, but I'll show you guys this. So this is a Brazilian decaf coffee, and it is a SWP, which is a Swiss water process decaf. And so far, I'm not a big fan. I've literally made it just this once so far, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. It is so different. But I thought, nah, why not? It would be nice to have like a decaf coffee I could try, but I am not sure if I... There's just something missing on it. Oh, the decaf. Yes, it is just different because this decaf. So the Swiss water process is just the way that they decaffeinate it, so that way they don't use like a lot of chemicals and stuff. So decaf, where's the fun in that? Yeah, I know. Here's the thing. I keep on thinking that I probably should be careful about how much caffeine I put into my system, because I feel like I just pump it full of caffeine all the time. And then I think like, oh, I should probably like actually, you know, be careful. So over the last couple of months, I've been trying to be careful of like how much coffee I'm drinking in a day, to try and keep it within a certain range, like because people aren't supposed to have like more than like, what is like the average is like, or the normal amount is like 400 milligrams a day of caffeine. So I've been like trying to have like a 200 milligrams. I think you're not supposed to go over 400 though. I think you can. 200 is probably the recommended, right? Yeah, maybe it is. I think it might be 400. You're not supposed to go over 400, but that's like a general rule, but not like there's not a hard and fast rule for everybody. Everybody's a little bit different. So I have been trying to stick around 400, and because of that, I I try to limit how much coffee I'm drinking, but I'll also drink it later in the night, which doesn't normally affect me much. But then I thought, it wouldn't be a bad idea to try and, like, you know, if I'm having coffee a little later, maybe have it be decaf, or throw a decaf in there, you know, on an occasion. So Vash got me that decaf, the Brazilian decaf coffee. This is the first time I made it, so honestly, listen, there's still room to be made, you know, progress to be made here with it. But the first little bit, it tastes a little hollow. It also looked a little weird, if I'm honest. I'll throw a picture in the Discord real quick for it, but it just looked a little strange. Own personal rule. That's not a bad idea. I feel like that's probably better, you know, but I'm a little insane when it comes to coffee. Here, I'll show you guys this. Yeah, so this is the decaf that I had today. I just got a quick picture of it because it looked really strange. It looked very dried up or something. I kept saying, it kind of looks like what is it, what is it now? Cocoa Pebbles, maybe something like that. Yeah. After that 17-year-old died from the over-consuming caffeine. Yes, because they were also consuming a bunch without realizing as well. Coffee in the morning, yeah. Oh, you made some? Yeah, I did, man. Welcome on in, Vashman. Yeah, I did make some coffee in the morning. Yeah, but I make coffee all day, so I definitely get too much out. I keep them to 100 milligrams if I can. Right, I agree with that. That's why I like Red Bulls and things like that, is most of the time they're just lower caffeine. That's why I enjoy those a little bit, but you know, I agree. I like to keep them low. But yeah, so I did make some of the decaf, man. I was saying, so far, not my favorite. Could be the coffee, the specific kind of coffee, or it could just be the decaf tastes a little goofy. I don't know, man. I'm not sure yet. This is only the first time I've made it. I made it through the AeroPress, so I was like, you know, it just tastes a little hollow, but I'm interested to taste a little, do a little couple of things with it. Yo, Otto, what's happening, man? But yeah, you can tell it looks a little strange too, though. It just looks a little bit like a little dried out or something. I will say it's a little bit like peanutty though. Here, let me get really in there. Damn, look at that. Look at those beans though. Look at that close-up photo of beans. If it would taste weird, I think it's a little weird. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to. As I've sipped it, I feel like I've been liking it a little bit more too. Yeah. How are you guys' days going? How's the week treating you guys? I have kind of a lot I wanted to talk about. I mean, it might not take us very long, but I do have some things I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the weekend, just some of the fun that we had. And some of the things that I got to do. So I was very excited about that. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to ask how you all were doing. Yeah, just a big old shot of beans. I also was showing off I'll show it again. I'm gonna keep on showing it. My Artemis 2 stuff came today. So my patch, and then I have a hat as well. I didn't realize it when I first got this, that it has the last names of all the astronauts and stuff. Pretty sick. Pretty cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the patch, but my hat I'm going to wear. Oh, also, we should do a little shout out for our dude B9. I think it's just that, right? That's him. He had a song come out. What was it, yesterday or today? So you should check it out. I don't know that I have the links for any of that stuff. I could probably find it, right? Let's do this. Oh man. There, do that. We'll pin it for, we'll just have it pinned there, whatever. I ain't care. Think I care? Gotta get a jean jacket. I kind of looked. I felt like I kind of looked, man. Now it's like jean button-ups and shit. I ain't about that. Yeah, this was the hat as well, with the little NASA logo on the side there. Just a little black hat. I love a black hat, as you guys can all obviously tell. Pretty cool stuff. Gotta be grateful. Gotta be, I mean, you don't have to be grateful, but it doesn't hurt nothing to be a little grateful. So yeah, let me get into it a little bit. So if you guys didn't know, Friday was my birthday, and so on Friday I wasn't doing much of anything crazy. I worked the morning, and then I ended up taking a half day at work. I needed to go get my, sorry about nine, I gotta the ones that talk are a little too crazy to talk over. So I had to go get a new ID because it was my birthday. Well, my ID was expiring, so I needed to go get a new ID. And for a lot of places, I think almost all of the US specifically, we do this thing now that is called the real ID, which is not a it's kind of a stupid system, but it is essentially kind of like I think it's like a passport, like a fly compliant ID. It's like a whole thing. I don't know exactly how the whole thing works specifically, but I had to go get this. So I'm like a couple of days ahead. I'm like trying to figure out everything I need, because you need a bunch of different documents for this shit. And so I end up figure out exactly what I need, get it all ready, go and get this taken care of. And honestly, my experience there was pretty good. It ended up probably taking me 5 or 10 minutes more than it normally would, only because the lady who was helping me was pretty new. But yeah, I got everything kind of knocked out pretty early. It was pretty awesome. Pain in the butt takes longer than a regular ID. Mine didn't take much longer, but I did have to fill out some documentation, just some of my personal information, which does lead me to my favorite first thing. So on my old ID, I was 5'8". I think I'm about 5'8". I remember when I was at the doctor's a while back, and I was like, yeah, it just you know, I don't know. So that's what I knew. So I decided when I was going in today, or the other day, that I was gonna go ahead and add an inch to my height. So when I filled out all my information, I filled it out as 5'9". So now I'm 5'9" on my ID. So so now I'm taller than I once was. And in a couple of years, 5'10". There's no stopping me how tall I'm gonna be at those same day places. And I'm not driving 2 hour plus to one. Same day places. I didn't get the ID on the same day. Is that what you were talking about? Because I do have to wait for mine to come in the mail still. But a lot of regular IDs have been like that now. My last ID that I got was like that. And it was just a regular ID. Yeah. Okay, I thought you were saying that the process took longer, but yeah, like actually getting it takes longer. It might take longer now with the real IDs, even more than when it was with the regular ones. I would not be shocked about that even a little bit. Yeah, no, don't drive 2 hours for an ID. Nah. Big bro, I am big now. I'm officially 5'9". So yeah, they gave me the paper ID, whatever. And then on Friday night, Emily and I wanted to try and do something. So Emily took me to go see the new Mario movie, which was okay. It wasn't anything special, but there wasn't really anything else playing that we were really interested in. But we wanted to kind of go out and, you know, see a movie, and I was like, yeah, this should be fun. And it was fine. It wasn't anything, like I said, it wasn't anything crazy. But yeah, so Friday was kind of just a nice, relaxing, you know, chill birthday. But then on Saturday was the day that we were going to be doing a lot more. So my family, a bunch of like my family, like my sisters, their husbands or significant others, and any of their children, and myself and Emily were going to a local zoo. So we go to this zoo, and it was cold out, so we just ended up being kind of like out, you know, walking around for a little bit, and just, it was cool, but it was very cold out. The kids really enjoyed it. I did find out that the next day, a bunch of zoos, including the one that we were at, all got bomb threated for some reason. I'm not sure why, but like a bunch over the last little while. I don't know if it was specifically on Sunday or if it was just whatever, but yeah, a bunch of zoos got apparently got bomb threats called into them. I have no idea. But we did do that. not the bomb threats, but we did go to the zoo. And it was a pretty good time. After that was, we were gonna do a whole little thing sounds crazy, but a whole little thing afterwards. So I had planned to do dinner with some people and then do like a small bar crawl kind of idea. So we end up being a little late at the zoo, getting back to my house a little later than I expected, which we were able to kind of move our food reservations back a little bit. The people were super nice. And so we end up pushing our reservation back a little bit. So we get home, Vash and one of our friends meet me here. And we were just hanging out a little bit before we head out to this food place. So we head out to this food place, and I was like, yeah, it definitely seemed like it was a little bit busy. Like I don't really know. I mean, it's a Saturday. You're thinking, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit busy, but it seemed a little bit overly busy. Only to find out that the Kentucky Derby was happening on Saturday, which is, I believe, why that place specifically was busy. So we end up being like at this like bar / restaurant during the Kentucky Derby. We did get to see the Kentucky Derby, which was kind of funny, and a decent amount of people who are in little derby hats and all those kinds of fun things like that. But yeah, it was kind of an experience. So before we go out, I make myself just a nice little drink. I know that we're gonna be drinking, so I'm like, great. I'm just gonna make myself something kind of small, nothing too strong. So I make myself I was just a little bit of rum and like a lime Red Bull, but just a splash of that on the top, just to give a little caffeine, but a little bit of the alcohol. And then we go out to this place, and I don't know, I got some food, but then I also got it was kind of a Moscow Mule type drink that was pretty delicious, and we followed that up with some kind of a drink of tequila. I think it was I'm gonna say that it was just a shot essentially. But they I think the proper term for it is neat. And so because the Moscow Mule type drink that I got was a tequila drink, and then we also had a tequila follow-up, we decided we were going to go ahead and stick into a tequila night, for the most part at least. So we finished up eating. A couple people wanted to then leave, and so we were just gonna kind of continue on in the area. And so, you know, a couple people leave, the rest of us move on, and we start kind of walking around a little bit, just seeing, like, there's definitely a bunch of bars in the general area, so we're gonna walk around and see which ones we could find on the way there, or just around or whatever, because there's a couple that I knew specifically of that I wanted to go to, but we wanted to try and see if there was any that I was not thinking of, which we did. The very next one we stop at another kind of another bar, but it was we did another kind of like a tequila drink. It was like a tequila and seltzer. Was it like a seltzer water or something like that? I was trying to remember exactly, because it definitely had that like seltzery taste, and it was a little bit like, oh, okay, it kind of gave you a little punch, but it was pretty good. But it was funny because we're sitting at this place, and the area we're at is a very young area, and we're kind of like noticing they have a couple of things around like the area that were like, what were they advertising? No, that was the next place. But yeah, they had like this advertisements for everything all over the place. Yeah, exactly. It was advertisements for Darty, and we all kind of laughed like, I thought that said party. And then we're like laughing, and one of the people who works there, who's like, he looked like he was like partially a bartender, partially like a bouncer, dork person, whatever, was like, oh, you guys must be pretty old. Apparently the youth now call day drinking Darty, and I have not gotten to check this. I should actually check this, because this doesn't sound like a real thing. Darty is a slang term for day party, typically referring to daytime festivities, often featuring alcohol, music, and social activities that occur outdoors. Apparently definitely seen that. Definitely similarly. Darty. Yep, that's it. The same guy that looked me in the eyes and nodded, not needing my ID. Yep. We did not get ID'd a single place except for one. And it was the only one that checked everybody's ID. Yep, we are that age now. So yeah, we end up having a drink there, hanging out. It was just fine. It wasn't anything crazy, but we're trying to like, okay, let's take a look. So we're looking through like Google, just seeing like what other areas are around, and we find this place that is a barcade. I've definitely heard of it. Some people at work have told me about it, and I was like, damn, I'm sold. A barcade, and it's pretty close. And we're like, all right, great. So we make our way over there, and we go in, and the place is just kind of empty. And we're like, you know, like there's like it's open. There's some tables. There's a bar in the middle that was like a circular all around bar, like a, you know, kind of like an oval. But there's like almost nobody there. There's barely any music playing in there. And we saw one arcade cabinet. It did not look like a good arcade cabinet. None of us checked because it was so disappointing. This place is so sad. I literally was so upset. They had these lights over like the over the tables. I literally took a picture of my hand in the light, because that was the most interesting thing that I could do at this place. This is literally it. It was not great. Don't remember them being hopping places. I don't even mind if it wasn't that hopping, if it was actually just a fun place. Oh, let me bring my exposure is still a little too high, huh? Bring it down just a touch more. Yeah, I was literally like, this was it. I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, it was disappointing, to say the very least. And so then we're like, all right, whatever. So somebody goes up. I believe it was Emily, was going up to order a drink, and she wanted like a lemon drop, something like that. But it was like she asked for some like kind of some specific kind of things, and the person was like, she like asked for like, I think she wanted like a tequila, like a lemon drop, so like tequila simple syrup, and then maybe like a lemon slice, maybe like a lemon something with tequila, right? And they were like, we don't have that kind of stuff. If you want a lemon drop, it's gonna be vodka lemon, like vodka flavored lemon, or lemon flavored vodka, sorry. And she was like, aren't you a bar? Like, okay, I guess. So we were like, this place fucking sucks. Oh my god. And so yeah, they give us our little drink. We sip that bad boy down pretty quickly, realize that we're gonna go ahead and move on. This place is not it. I have talked to some people afterwards, people at work who like this place. Yeah, they're miserable. The people at work explained to me that this is the kind of place that you go at the very end of the night, that it needs to be midnight or later. It's a very younger place, of course, too. So I say the same, like a midnight or later is like it's a later night for most people, and for young people it's not. But so this is like a place like you're going very much later in the evening, and it becomes much more of a dancing area at that point. Like it becomes much more busy, and there's a lot more dancing, but it's a lot later on. When I then was like, well, listen, I wouldn't even mind if it wasn't busy, if they at least had good drinks. And the people both told me, no, there's not even good drinks there. Like that's not a thing. Yeah, it's not a proper barcade, but they list it like it is because they know that that'll get in the boomers like myself, and then just for us to be sad. Yeah, so apparently it does have some upsides. But like the upsides are you need to be very intoxicated before you get there, and you need to get there pretty late. So yeah, I don't know. To me it was I was like, well, now I know I'll never go there ever again. Like I'm cool. Like I that's not my thing. Cool, great. I'm trying to think. From there we went to there was another place, and it was like a much more like a like almost like it was a bar, but then outside of the bar they had like diner seats all in this area. It was kind of like, and there was like wood, like everything was made of wood, like lots of wood, and then the ceiling was like kind of high up but painted black, so it kind of looked like, oh wow, this place looks really like, it looked really big inside, even though it was not very big. But then they had like it was a cool vibe. It was kind of small, but the vibe was pretty nice. There I had a drink that I didn't know. Someone in our party got me that drink, and it was just, they brought it over to me in a mug, and it was red. The drink was, and they were like, I think I was like, I don't even know what this is, and they were like, yeah, it's good. I tasted it and it was good. Yep, don't know what it was, but it was pretty good. That place specifically had another signature drink that was called the Hulk, which was a green drink. It looked like it was some kind of green liquid that a shot was then dropped into. I wonder if I could actually find what that actually was. Oh. Oh, hold up. They do have a thing for it. Oh, this is not what I thought. Okay. So it is 7-Up Grizzly Energy Drink and a shot of vodka dropped in. Jesus. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was really sweet. Grizzly Energy. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I don't know Grizzly Energy, but I don't know what they used, what they must have used that. But yeah, it was good, but I was glad I only sipped like a little taste of his. I did not like want a whole drink of whatever I got. Was much less sweet and pretty. It was pretty good. That place was pretty cool. Like I said, everything was like wooden, so like the walls were all wood. There was like pillars of wood. People would like started like drawing, you know, like Sharpie, or they would like carve their names into parts of the wood and stuff. And the place was like didn't care about that. So it kind of had like a very like almost like a little bit of a rundown kind of vibe, but it was pretty cool. Like it seemed generally like a decent place to just kind of relax. It wasn't super loud or anything. Like that place was pretty cool. From there we made a single more bar stop. There was a bar that was directly next to that place. And that was the only place that checked all of everybody's IDs. So I did have to get out my, you know, my paper ID and hand it over and do all that kind of fun stuff. The guy was super nice about it or whatever. And this place had like these like bench seats that were all up in front of like the window, which was pretty kind of, it was cool. Like that area was pretty open. Like that bar specifically was kind of open. And we did one more drink there. I believe it was just I think it was just a shot of tequila. I think that was it. I think that was the last guy. So it took so long because now the place is getting busy. Everything was getting busy. It was getting closer. I think it was like close to 10 o'clock at night at this point. And so we were like, all right, great. We'll go wrap up our evening there. And it was very busy. So it took us a couple minutes to get everything. Oh shit, I forgot about it. Hold on. So we're up at the bar and we're trying to get our drink ordered. I'm with my brother-in-law and Vash. We're just hanging out up there. There was two things that happened that were pretty crazy. One was, hold up. In the back of this place, they had an old cigarette vending machine. This thing looked like, I mean, that it was fully functioning and everything. Like it did not have any signs of just like not working. It was really cool. I mean, it's cigarettes, so that's kind of whatever, but it was really, really cool that it legitimately looked like it still worked. So old school. It was so weird. Then, because Vash and I are hanging out right there, and my brother-in-law is up at the bar, kind of getting the drinks and everything. And so he gets his drinks, and he was like, "Hold on a second." So we're like standing at the bar, and there's this guy right across, like right around the corner of the bar from where we're at, just maybe like 2-3 feet away, and his buddy has got his camera up like this and another camera above shining a light down on himself / over onto the other guy, plus the camera he's got on this guy, he's got the flash on, and this guy is doing like a social media post of trying some drink, and it was insane to see in the wild. Just in the wild content creator out there just making I don't know. He was like I think like the whole point of it was him being like, well, this drink was recommended by X person and I'm gonna try it right now. And he gave a little taste and he was like, oh, not bad. There's a whole thing. And I have too much self-awareness and just like actual embarrassment to do shit like that. Like, I couldn't be that guy. But it was really, there was definitely some secondhand embarrassment. But damn, it was hilarious. Wow, to see those influencers in the wild. It was crazy. I just recently came across a page on Instagram that was like influencers in the wild, and I was like, ooh, I kind of want to see this because it's crazy to see. So it was pretty goofy. So we go back, we take our drinks, we go sit down, everybody has our drink, and we're kind of like, cool, we're gonna wrap it up here in just a minute. It's getting late. A couple, like at least some people in my family had kids that they needed to go collect and stuff, you know, do all the kind of adult things. The last thing that I had kind of asked from, it was like when I was planning everything, I told my one brother-in-law, I was like, buddy, before you take me home, just make sure I get some ice cream. So there's an ice cream place that does like ice cream and cookies and everything. So we stop and get a nice ice cream sandwich, which was delicious, albeit just a whole lot of sweets and things at the end of a night that I really probably didn't need any more sweets or anything from, but it was still good. But yeah, that was pretty cool. And then we end up coming home. Vash, myself, we came back home. I made one more drink for myself. I was still feeling pretty good. I had never gotten to a point where I was feeling like sick or overly intoxicated or anything like that. I had never really gotten to that point, which I was very proud of. We had stretched the night out correctly and ate and did all the things correctly. So I was feeling quite good. And I was like, oh, all right. Now I'm gonna just finish this night out with a little drink. And yeah, we hung out for a little bit. It was a good time. And I was glad. I was glad that it went so successful. We, on the way down to where we were going to, we had a friend drop us off who wasn't staying, and she ended up leaving, and then we ended up Ubering back. So everybody was being very smart. I feel like that's the craziest thing to have to point out in this whole thing was like, everybody was like, all right, how do we get down and back in the most smart way, without having to put people be DDs or anything like that? Like, nope, we knew anybody who was driving were people who didn't already drink, or if we were going to be drink, we were being responsible about it, which is just, like I said, the craziest thing that a guy of myself can do that, and there's lots of people who really struggle with that. And we woke up without feeling it. Yes. Asterisk. Yeah, for the most part, I did wake up the next day. I felt pretty good. I ended up I think we ended up going to bed at like 12:30 or so. But I woke up kind of early in the morning and was like, ooh, man, I don't know. I can't tell how I feel. I definitely felt a little groggy. But I ended up going back to sleep, and when I got up at like 10:30, I was like, nah, I feel pretty good, actually. I felt pretty good. So there was like a little bit of when I first woke up, I was like, ooh, maybe I don't feel good. But then I ended up sleeping for a little bit longer and felt good. Yeah, so I was really glad. I ended up feeling pretty great overall. And then yeah, had a much smaller get together on Sunday where I finally got to try my margarita ice cream, which was absolutely delicious. This was a peach flavor. There was peach, and then there was mango. Emily got mango, and she liked it a lot, but the peach was much more my speed. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, it ended up being just a really fun and generally really great weekend. Busy, but great. We had a really good time just in general. So I was really glad. and everybody was safe and just generally had a good time. I believe. So yeah, it was a good weekend. I got no complaints. It definitely made me be like, damn, I am really glad that I made the plans to try and do something for my birthday. For the same reason I try to kind of explain this to everybody is like, yeah, if it's your birthday, and I know that not everybody likes celebrating your birthday, but find like the people you like to hang out with and plan something with them, because it is so worth. After everything and doing all that and everything, I was like, yeah, this was great. I'm so glad I got people together to do this. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, so yeah, I was trying to think if there was anything else. Was there anything else that I did that I was really excited to tell you guys about? I don't think so. Honestly, it's been from there, it's just been getting back to work and doing all the BS stuff, you know. It's always sad once you have like a big exciting weekend and then you got to go back and just be a normal person again. Like, oh man, not really feeling this. But yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it's always over so quick. Yeah, it was. Even that day went by very fast, and then our Sunday was over so fast, and yeah, I enjoyed everybody just, you know, being so great, and everybody was so awesome about making sure that, like, I think trying to make sure I had a good time. I always worry about people having a good time, but yeah, I think everybody did. So yeah, it was really good. What else? Yeah, I think that was it for my weekend. Real quick, I will go over, like, so if you guys didn't know, I don't have another game lined up for stream right away. I definitely have other games we could play, but I've been kind of trying to figure out what I want to do, because I want to play Wind Waker sooner than later. I'm trying to find a good time to start it. And so I was like, oh, yeah, I could start it next. And then I thought, I might try and find something else, another smaller game. But in the meantime, this week, I'm going to be doing Slay the Spire today and Thursday. And then on Sunday, Vash and I on The Wolf and the Kid are going to be starting Slay the Spire 2. So in my titles, I was like, all right, it's just gonna be Slay week. So yeah, all of this week is gonna be just all Slay the Spire. So if there's something that's interesting to you, make sure that you're here both Thursday and then over there on The Wolf and the Kid on Sunday. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. I have not gotten to play any more Slay the Spire, so today will be my second run. I'm thinking I think I'm gonna try and do a run with the Silent and see how that goes. I do have some news we should go over. I did just want to go over like my weekend and stuff and tell you guys about it, because I was very excited and had a good time. I was gonna say I might do guess the game real quick, and then we might get into some news. I feel like that's probably the best. Just because I don't want to be spending too much time. I like a Slay week. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this Slay week. Oops, sorry, I didn't have my thing switched over. Yeah, I was like, if we're doing Slay the Spire all week, I guess it is just Slay week. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little guess the game real quick. Maybe we do a cuddle real quick, and then we're gonna just we're gonna get into some news. I don't know. Gives me some, like, I know it's not, but it gives me some Until Dawn kind of vibes. PS4, Xbox One, interesting. Action role playing. 2020. Ooh, I don't. This one might not be one I might not know. Give me a little more. Cold Symmetry. It's got some FromSoft like movement, but everything else doesn't really look very. Yeah. Shit, I don't know. Mortal Shell. Ooh, I've definitely heard of Mortal Shell. Yeah, I don't know that one. Whatever. All right, let's do our cuddle. Oh, this is a funny one. But didn't know it. Yeah, I remember Mortal Shell, but I don't remember it enough that I would have remembered it, but whatever. Yeah, I forgot, guys. Today is Cinco de Mayo. I don't know who celebrates, but if you do, I hope you enjoy it. I'm guessing that's why there's a cactus with a hat on. But yeah. This one feels like an interesting one. This one feels like you could cut it straight down the middle and it would actually be the middle. But I don't think that's true. I feel like this might be like a, you know, here to like a here vibe. Kind of, yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. The hand is tilted, but I'm trying to rack in my brain which side would be the side that has more technically. My thought is because it's more leaning to the right, there's a little, probably maybe a little more to the right, so cut a little left, a little more off to the right. So that way the left has a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like a little bit like. That look more right. I think that looks pretty good right there. Man, it's so hard to tell. It's so hard to tell because going this way makes it too close to this side. I think that makes me a little bit worried that we're gonna lose a little bit right there. I needed to go a little more left. I needed to go a little bit more left. Not bad at all, though. Celebrating the Cinco de Mayo. That's right. Yeah. Very cool. All right. A little more left. Yeah, my right side was 48. So I needed to go straight from the middle up and then just tilt it a little more. Sorry, I can show you a little bit. So this side was too small. This was the green was 48. So I needed to go from here and then a little more to the left because that was 52. I know that's what I was saying. It was kind of confusing me to how much I needed to do. I'm pretty sure that that's why this one's green, because that's green and then the red side is that. It needed to go up and to the left just a slightly bit more. I kept thinking like maybe I needed to go a little bit more right, but it would have been a little more left. Yep. Damn it. it's so good. All right. I am gonna get into some news. I had a handful of news articles I definitely want to get over. Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, so glad. I wanted to talk about we're gonna talk about GameStop's offer to buy eBay, which is wild. Pizza Hut's Book It is coming back, apparently. I haven't gotten to look into too much of that. Pokemon scalpers, and I guess we'll go over there's a new Odyssey trailer, which is very interesting because they've only had one trailer. But yeah, let's get into some news.
Everyone.
All right, if you guys ever have any news you want me to talk about over here, make sure you jump into the Discord, find the news channel, and drop whatever articles you would like me to talk about. Let's get into this first one by Anishar Surkar. Why major news sites are blocking the internet's archive Wayback Machine. I have not heard anything about this. I'm very interested. For nearly 3 decades, the Internet Archive's Wayback Machine has served as a go-to for anyone looking to access its vast treasure trove of archived internet pages. Its mission is of crawling and preserving the public web has made it an indispensable resource for journalists, historians, researchers, courts, and beyond. As of October 2025, the Wayback Machine contains more than 1 trillion archived web pages. Now, that mission is facing a threat that could make it harder to access digital history. According to an analyst by the AI detection startup Originality AI, 23 major news sites currently block IA Archiver Bot, the web crawler the Internet Archive commonly uses for the Wayback Project. However, that understates the full scope. In total, 241 news sites from 9 countries explicitly disallow at least one of the 4 Internet Archive crawling bots. Most of those sites, 87%, are owned by USA Today Co., the largest newspaper conglomerate in the United States, formerly known as Gannett. The company operates more than 200 media outlets, making its decision to block the archive particularly jarring. The New York Times has gone further, actively hard blocking the Internet Archive's crawlers, measures that go beyond the web standards robot.txt conversion conventions. At the end of 2025, the Times also added one of those crawlers, archive.org_bot, to its robot.txt file. Reddit, meanwhile, announced in August of 2025 that it would block the Internet Archive. All right. So why is what I'm more interested in. The publishers aren't targeting the Internet Archive specifically. The culprit, they say, is bots and artificial intelligence. The effort is not to specifically block the Internet Archive, USA Today Co. spokesperson Lark Marie Anton told Wired, describing it instead as part of the company's broader effect to block all scraping bots. Robert Hand, the Guardian's director of business affairs and licensing, said the outlet has been in conversation with the archive over concerns about potential misuse of crawled content by AI companies. Some publishers have been direct. The issue is that Times content on the Internet Archives is being used by AI companies in violation of copyright law to directly compete with us, New York Times spokesperson Graham James told Wired, declining to clarify whether this referred to documented violations or hypothetical concerns. Reddit cites the same rationale. It didn't want the Wayback Machine to become a backdoor for AI companies to access content Reddit is now licensing. Yeah, that makes sense. So my thought is, a lot of what makes news articles valuable is time. Because I feel like news articles become like new cars. As soon as they're published, the value drops significantly the longer they're out, right? Like the more a article is out and published, it loses relevancy, and yeah, eventually it just drops so quickly that it becomes no longer worthy. So my first thought was like, well, are they worried because it's stealing the information from them? But I assume it's only taking that information over time, like it's not doing it all the time. And at a certain point, it's like, yeah, nobody's going to the Wayback Machine to circumvent certain restrictions some of these pages have, like ad blockers, you know, or like the monetization things, like, oh, you need to pay to read. I don't think that that's a thing that people are doing. It could be, I wouldn't know. But my thought was like, oh, is that why? And then I'm saying like, oh no, it's for AI, because AI could use that information to just scrape all that information because it's super readily available. Now, I don't know if the bots are pulling it in a way that AI can use it, but I could understand that, at least more so than what my first thought was. Yeah, I just don't know that that's I don't know how much of a legitimate concern it is. It definitely sounds like it could be, but yeah, pretty interesting. It sucks how much these things that are supposed to be used for like archiving and kind of saving certain parts of, you know, times in history, like the Wayback Machine and stuff like that, are kind of getting targeted for like, oh, well, they're trying to do something malicious or whatever. And I hate that part of it. Because like game archiving and stuff has been targeted for a lot of shit, not specifically AI, but the same kind of idea where they're thinking, oh, there's something nefarious happening here. Sometimes that is true, but most like, more than anything, I just think it's good to have a real archive of human history. I think it's a nice thing to have, and it's an important thing to have. So when these things are kind of getting pushed back against, with sometimes what feels like, you know, an argument that is just set up to kind of bulldoze anything else without giving people an option of being able to have a real reason, you know, to be like, that's one thing, like, what about all these other things, you know? I feel like that part sucks. What is that called, like a straw man argument, kind of that kind of idea? I think that it's similar, but it's that idea of like, yeah, you use one thing to kind of try and break down everything, even though that one thing is only like, you know, applies to one part of the argument. Yeah, it would be nice if there was a way to verify that the Wayback Machine could never be used by AI, but I just don't know that that's something that we can do. I'm sure there's something, but I was gonna say, it's not like you can make it illegal, because tons of stuff is protected and AI can still scrape all that information. So unfortunately, we don't have a way of doing it like that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of that kind of shit that just, unfortunately, it's out there, and we need to find a better way to do it. Yeah, that sucks though. But I guess that to me, I guess maybe that kind of will just be like, you know, they'll be kind of just forgotten in the archive of history or whatever, essentially. people will always know that there was like, the New York Times. It's not like it's something we're gonna be like, oh wow, that was did not exist. But if there becomes a point where we can no longer archive any of their information, they'll just be like, we knew they were around, but we don't have any of their stuff anymore. But yeah. All right, let's get into this next one. This one's by Matthew Galt. A study finds a third of the new websites are AI generated. Oh, perfect. This is just what I was hoping to get into. This is exactly what I was hoping to get into, guys. Let me get a little sip of this non-caffeinated coffee. That's not bad. Just perfect, right? Researchers working with data from the Internet Archive. Oh my God. More Internet Archive stuff. Okay. Researchers working with the data from the Internet Archive have discovered that a third of websites created since 2022 are AI generated. The team of researchers, which includes people from Stanford, the Imperial College London, and the Internet Archive, published their findings online in a paper titled "The Impact of AI-Generated Text on the Internet." The research also found that all this AI-generated text is making the web more cheery and less verbose. What is cheery? Okay, it really is just cheery. What the fuck? Verbose is an adjective describing speech or writing that uses more words than necessary, often characterizing as wordy, long-winded, or excessive details. Inspired by the dead internet theory, the idea that much of the internet is now just bots talking back and forth, the team set out to find out how ChatGPT and its competitors have reshaped the internet since 2022. The proliferation of AI-generated and AI-assisted text on the internet is feared to contribute to a degradation in semantic and stylistic diversity, factual accuracy, and other negative developments. The researchers write in the paper, we find that by mid-2025, roughly 25% of newly published websites were classified as AI-generated or AI-assisted, up from 0 before ChatGPT's launch in late 2022. Wow. Up from 0 is crazy. Nah, I'm good, thank you. Sounds about right, doesn't it? I find the sheer speed of the AI takeover of the web quite staggering. Jonas Dolzal. I super butchered that. It has a bunch of pronunciation pieces there that unfortunately I don't know. An AI researcher at Stanford and co-author of the paper told 404 Media, after decades of humans shaping it, a significant portion of the internet has become defined by AI in just 3 years. We're witnessing, in my opinion, a major transformation of the digital landscape in a fraction of the time it took to build it in the first place. So, listen, I don't think this is too crazy. I'm just gonna do just a kind of a general sum up of, but yeah, essentially the internet is becoming about a third of the internet right now is just AI. So new websites, text, all that kind of stuff is all just AI. Generated, made, assisted, I assume, all those things with AI. And yeah, so, and whenever we used to go to the internet and you would you would Google something or do any of those kinds of things where you would try and fact check something, more and more that information can be just technically wrong. But there will be articles and things to support those things. And unfortunately, you know, yes, humans can be wrong about things. And when we would write about stuff in the past, you know, those things could be wrong. But you also had conversations and things like that. There's a lot of things now that are just kind of crazy. So we should go back to like physical encyclopedias, you know? Remember back when Wikipedia first started and the people just didn't trust Wikipedia because a lot of it was you know, like a lot of it was like people were putting stuff in there, like, you know, it was like user added things. And then eventually Wikipedia got to a point where it was like, I mean, it was like done in the same way like encyclopedias were done. You had to cite sources, do lots of things. There was a lot of moderators. Like it became a point where it was like, yep, you can pretty much trust Wikipedia. I mean, there was always some room, you know, for some crazy shit to be put in there or whatever. But like, yeah, it got to a point where it's pretty good. And then, yeah, we're getting back to that point of the internet is just becoming like Wikipedia at the early on. You could just put shit out there. Doesn't even matter anymore. And the problem is now the AI assistants and search engines and shit like that will just find that shit and be like, yep, this is correct. So cranking out shit like a job, something for a job. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I feels like there's probably a lot of these that are just people who work at a job who just need to crank shit out, and they don't really care. There's no fact checking. There's no citing your sources and everything. But yeah, not great. Let's talk about GameStop. This was a crazy article that came out today, the other day. Wesley and Poole put this one together. So GameStop is making a $55.5 billion offer to buy eBay. I don't know if this article is going to talk about it, but I did hear when the CEO of GameStop was asked where he was going to come up with that money, he didn't have a real answer. Okay. GameStop has announced it has made a $55.5 billion offer to buy eBay at $125 per share in cash and stock. CEO Ryan Cohen, who would become CEO of the combined company should the deal go through, told the Wall Street Journal he wants to buy eBay, a legit competitor to Amazon, as he bids to grow his business beyond games and merchandise and hit a $35 billion payout in the process. GameStop said the cash part of the offer is expected to be funded from a combination of cash and liquid investments on GameStop's balance sheet, which totaled $9.4 billion as of January 31st, and third-party acquisition financing with up to $20 billion in financial debt financing from TD Securities. GameStop did not say exactly where the third-party acquisition financing would come from. In its announcement, GameStop said eBay isn't making enough money for what it's spending, and that it would deliver $2 billion annualized cost reduction within 12 months of closing the deal, suggesting plans for significant cuts. GameStop added that its 1,600 U.S. retail locations give eBay a national network for authentication, intake, fulfillment, and live commerce, confirming plans to bring the eBay business to its stores. Yeah, I don't know how you guys feel about this. It's just, I mean, listen, I don't really have an opinion. I always think it's never a great look when two pretty big companies are merging. Whenever you consolidate, it's never a great look. But I mean, both eBay and GameStop don't really have a place in my life. So I like I said, I don't have much opinions, but I don't get it. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird because eBay, they're gonna buy eBay. They're going to keep the name, but then they're just going to be like GameStop and eBay. Like they're going to probably, I assume, keep both of those things separate, unless they're just going to get rid of the GameStop name. But I don't know if that's a great idea either. I don't know. There's so much market value in both of those names. Not that I'm saying that they're like always great value, but there's like, you know, these are two companies that have built value in both of their, you know, in the name of GameStop and the name of eBay. Like people recognize those brands. So getting rid of one or the other it seems like a bad idea, but I don't know. It does seem like the way the guy was mentioning it was like, oh, we're going to bring, you know, the eBay portion to GameStop, you know, physical locations. So you kind of get it in that sense, but like outside of that, like I don't know what you do. But yeah, like I said, consolidation of companies is never a great thing, but these two companies don't really mean anything to me. So I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. $55.5 billion offer. Obviously there's still lots to get done here. It has not been approved. Lots of things to happen still, but we will keep an eye on it. They are desperate and trying to get creative. Yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure. I think GameStop has been struggling for a long time. I think everybody knows that. With eBay probably struggling for a while as well. And honestly, for GameStop, this feels like, you know, a good creative move to try and get a little bit of buzz and, you know, gain something. And for eBay, they're probably like, fuck it, we don't care. If you buy us out, we're good. So yeah, definitely. All right, let's get into some Pizza Hut stuff. This one's by Angela Andaloro. Angela Andaloro? Okay, I think I got it. I think we get there. Pizza Hut's Book It summer reading program returns to provide voracious young readers with pizza parties and more. All right, so with this being said, I think we gotta set up a book club, right? Can we do a Book It book club? Like, do you think they'll hook us up with a pizza party if we do a book club? Does it matter if we're adults? It says voracious young readers, and I feel like I'm both voracious and young. I'm just not a reader, but I could be, you know? I could be known to be. I feel like, you know? But no, for real. I don't know if you guys remember Book It. This was one of the things that I specifically remember as a kid. Fucking Book It was so good. What's voracious mean? I feel like it means ambitious or excited, right? A massive appetite for food. Oh, or an eager desire for an activity. And then I just checked myself, okay? I felt like I was close. I was close. No, did you guys ever have Book It? So I remember, so this is just my general memory, and this might actually prove me all wrong with my memory or whatever. But I remember you would read a book, and I don't know if it was every book or if it was every few books, but you would get like essentially tokens to be able to get like, I remember being able to get like a little personal pan pizza. Just a little boy, you know, just a little guy. And I remember I was reading some fucking books for some personal pizzas.
You are out of here.
I was reading to get those pizzas. Yeah, it was such a good time. There used to be a Pizza Hut by me too, and I got some good things. A nostalgic incentive to keep kids reading over summer is making its return. On April 23rd, Book It announced the exciting news on Instagram that Summer of Stories is back. The program, familiar to many Gen X and millennials who participated in the elementary school, will open for enrollment starting May 1st. The organization revealed, "Get ready to turn reading time into pizza time. The summer, keep your kids reading, learning, and loving books, all while earning free pizza." Yeah, that still happens. Apparently, well, it's going to be happening again. Apparently, it wasn't happening for a little bit, or it must not have been happening. Well, maybe everything varies, but like, I think this is a much bigger rollout of if there was still like a program like that. I would bet there would still be a program generally like it, but the Book It one specifically was a very older program that is now coming back. That does sound familiar, right, man? Man, I used to earn hella free pizzas. Readers who hit their milestones will be provided digital reading award certificates, which are redeemable for a free one-topping personal pan pizza. Yes, from Pizza Hut. Students may redeem one reading award certificate per month, and the certificate must be used to reward the student who earned it. The student must be present. When a child redeems a certificate with Pizza Hut, they are celebrated. This program is completely free. Yeah, super cool. So this is kind of the promotional piece here for it and everything. Yeah, this is insane. I just did not remember this until it came back up, and I was like, damn, that's actually so sick. So yeah, any parents or anybody who who's got some kids and stuff, I mean, I guess that would make you a parent or a guardian, whatever. Do this. You should sign up and do this. I promise, it's so cool. I mean, it incentivizes kids to do some reading and stuff. And listen, a little pizza once a month, it's gonna be a good time. And they get to read something that that'll help stimulate the mind and everything. So really cool. I remember really enjoying it. I remember enjoying it. And so I just hope more kids get to enjoy it and then look back on it later on, feeling good about it. So, all right, let me get into a little bit more AI news, but good AI news. I've got some good AI news today. This one's by Michael Kripe. The Academy Awards rules update tackle AI, multiple nominations for the same actor, and more ahead of the 99th Oscars. So the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts, and Science has revealed a collection of major rule changes as it heads into the 99th Academy Awards in 2027. The Academy announced its latest moves Friday, confirming changes for how it views its long-running award show as technology becomes more advanced and perspectives. Oh my gosh, my brain was completely melted down. And as perspectives in the entertainment industry shift, including in the list of new rules are a few notable highlights, including a new approach of how the Academy will handle artificial intelligence. Rules related to acting category now note that the role must be performed by humans with their consent in order to be eligible. This change specifically is almost certainly in response to fears that AI-generated actors could soon pollute the movie business. The Academy also noted that screenplays must be human-authored in order to be eligible in the writing categories. What many have started calling AI-generated actors have already become a talking point in Hollywood in recent years, with the most notorious example being the Tilly Norwood shit that happened, pretty recently. More recently, audiences expressed their disappointment after it was revealed that an AI-generated version of Val Kilmer would appear in the film As Deep as the Grave after he passed away last year. Based on these new rules, the Academy provided examples like these would be barred from winning the coveted Oscar statuette. Elsewhere, the updated rule set notes that actors can be nominated for multiple performances in the same category, starting with next year's 99th Academy Awards. It means that so long as an actor gives performance that places in the top 5 votes, they can be nominated more than once in one category. Oh, interesting. Pet. What's happening? Pokemon in? The Hollywood Reporter notes in one instance from 2009 where, had this rule been in place, Kate Winslet, who won for The Reader that year, may have also been nominated for appearance in The Revolutionary Road. Oh, 2 nominations, however, meaning that an actor may actually have to compete against themselves, leading to potentially split votes and perhaps even an overall loss. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, very interesting. I think that this was just some stuff that was very worth going over. Oh, there's one more thing here. Other highlights include a few changes to international films, such as nominees in the international film feature film category being credited as the film itself instead of its respective country or origin. The casting category is seeing its maximum statuette award increase from 2 to 3. Eligibility for original songs placed during end credits has also been clarified. As the Academy noted, for songs submitted as the first new music cue once the end credit begin, the video clip must include the last 15 seconds of the film before the credits begin. So yeah, a couple of new clarifications, and I think most of them are bangers. Honestly, I think the AI stuff is much needed, with the other two being, or the other couple there being pretty awesome in general. But yeah, very cool. Very, very cool. I generally just thought this was a pretty worth thing. Ahead of laws for once, man. I mean, not for once. I mean, most of these places, most of entertainment understands how to deal with some of this stuff at least a little bit better. But yeah, I'm glad to see it. I will take it. All right, let's get into some Pokemon scalping. Cade Onder wrote this one. Pokemon scalpers are now reselling limited edition Pop-Tarts. That's right, guys. It's not just cards. Pop-Tarts as well. Pokemon scalpers are ensuring that fans can't even enjoy the little things in life as they are snatching up new limited edition Pop-Tarts. Pokemon is more than just a trading card game at this point. It's a cultural touchstone. With Pokemon's 30th anniversary now upon us, we are starting to see all of the ways it's influenced pop culture. Of course, there's no shortage of stories about scalpers eating up stock for trading cards, but now things are getting increasingly out of hand. The Pokemon Company and Target recently teamed up to release limited edition Pokemon Pop-Tarts. There's not really anything terribly special about these Pop-Tarts beyond the packaging. They're the standard Pop-Tart flavor, but the box features Pokemon like Pikachu, Squirtle, and Jigglypuff on the box. Still, because it has the branding, it is in theory a collector's item. As a result, scalpers have been snatching them up from their local Target stores and reselling them online. Dexerto found sold listings on eBay for as high as $25, while some unsold listings listed at $50. Yeah, they are literally just some Pokemon packaging here. I don't know what's happened. It seems like we've wandered into a dystopia, but like a weird dystopia where people just don't understand how to not be weird, especially about Pokemon. I don't understand it. I like Pokemon. I like collecting Pokemon. You know, I was always a 151 guy. And as Pokemon has grown, I've kind of fallen out with it a lot, you know. But brother, this isn't it. This ain't it. I don't understand how fucking grown-ass adults decide that this is what they need to get so that they can sell it on eBay for, you know, some kind of value. I don't understand it. Doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, so now Pokemon scalping is coming in all shapes, sizes, forms, everything. It's not just cards. It's anything with it on there. I'm surprised none of this other stuff is getting that same treatment, like even the Sour Patch, the Pirate's Booty, or whatever the shit is up here. It's wild shit. I don't understand it. So all right, I got one more thing I want to go over, which was there was a new trailer for the Odyssey. There was a trailer a couple of months ago that was like a pretty decent trailer, but you kind of get a general idea with that trailer. I feel like maybe this one will give us a little bit more. I actually don't know specifically, but I was really interested to check it out. This will probably be the last trailer for this movie that we watch over here. But I did want to check this one out and just see if we get anything a little bit more from this one.
Tell me what you remember.
A wife? A son.
And then what?
We won the war. Help me go home.
This is a household waiting for master. I want you to choose me.
Ithaca's king is coming back.
No, he's not.
What would he do if he came back here and find all these suitors in his house?
You're pining for a daddy you didn't even know, like some sniveling bastard.
Who's looking after your wife and son?
Do you see?
My dad is coming home.
Bringing vengeance. Bringing it all. I need everyone in this party dead.
I can still save them.
You're a man who needs to control his fate. But you cannot control this.
That world is gone.
No one could stand between me and home. Not even the gods.
Keep us free!
I think it's asleep.
Oh, all right. I see what's happening here. Yeah. Anybody who doesn't know, the Odyssey is, I believe, the story of Odysseus making his journey, his journey home, right? Yeah, just an interesting one. I think I've said it before, for Christopher Nolan to kind of take on. So pretty cool. Yeah, John Leguizamo. That was a kind of an interesting. I don't know that I realized he was going to be in it. Kind of an older Leguizamo as well. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. It's going to be really interesting. Not that Nolan doesn't take on like very interesting projects, especially because he does take on things that are kind of have some mythical tones to it. But this is, I'm trying to think, like, this feels like the first movie that has like some real mythical tones to it. And I'm very interested to see how he kind of deals with it all. You know, it's gonna be really cool. I like Nolan a lot, so I'm very excited to see it. Yeah, I was trying to do some pointing out, like thinking of things, but like I don't know the Odyssey well enough to point out, like because they were seeing like the whirlpool and the water and stuff, and that's definitely something. I don't know exactly what. Like even like these big dudes, there's so much stuff that I'm not, it's like I generally know like the story, but I don't know it well enough to be like, oh yeah, this and this. But it'll be one of those ones as you go through it and see it, I'm like, oh yeah. So it looks interesting. Yeah, I'm very excited about it. Cool. I think that is it for the news for today. I appreciate y'all coming back over here. We're gonna get into some Slay the Spire in just a little bit here. But yeah, that's gonna do it for our news, and I'll see y'all on the other side. All right. Yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna get into a little Slay the Spire here in just a little bit. This will be my second run. My first run was cut pretty quick. I got it through one map into the second area, and that was it so far. I'm pretty interested to get into it. I haven't not had any time to do any more. As much as I've been wanting to, I have not had any time. But so we're gonna do a run probably tonight. I assume that that'll probably take us as little, it may take us, we may get one run and get, a good run. We may, it may be bad and maybe we'll get two tonight. But we'll do at least one tonight, probably one on Thursday, and then Vash and I will be over on The Wolf and the Kid on Twitch. On YouTube, it's just right here on my channel. We're going to be playing at Slay the Spire 2, doing some co-op. That'll be our first time through that game. I'm very excited. I did pick the game up over the weekend. I assumed it was not going to drop any more Mondays. We'll open up Steam real quick. No, thanks, Steam. Yeah, I did end up picking it up because I was like, oh yeah, sure, of course. Although, oh damn, hold up a second. There is a I was gonna say there is a oh man, there is a deal going on, so they might be on sale right now. You might get it. You might be able to get it for a little less, depending. Yeah, you'll have to take a look because since I already bought it, it's hard for me to tell. But Steam is running a deck builder fest. I don't know if there's just discounts or demos or everything, but it might be a little bit on sale. Worth taking a look. Gonna get that time now. I finally get it, man. I need that time. I'm excited. I also picked up two other games. When I was picking up Slay the Spire, I picked up two other games. There's a game called Sledding Game. I picked that one up because it looked cute, but also it was in a bundle with another game that I was just gonna grab. But I picked up a game called Gamble with Your Friends. This game looked hilarious. I saw a little bit of somebody playing it, and it literally is much like a lot of the other friend type games but you guys, like you and all your friends, get released into a casino, and you need to gamble your money enough to get to a certain thing. So say you have a couple $100, you need to gamble up to, let's say, like $1,500 or something, you know, and that's like your first day. So then you gamble until you get to that point, or you can keep gambling if you want. And then the next day it's more money that you need to have by the end of the day or whatever. So I think each day is like 5 minutes or whatever, and you just play gambling games and slots and shit, and it seemed like a lot of fun. There's power-ups and all kinds of goofy stuff. It seemed like a good one. I grabbed it. It was a couple bucks, but it came with sledding game as well. I've never seen sledding game before, but could be fun. Yeah, but gamble with your friends. So definitely that one would be fun to mess around with at some point. Sledding game is super cute. It looked really cute, which is why I was like, yeah, I get that game. I also was messing with my clip player before stream. I can't get that fucking thing to work. That browser source is fucked. I don't know what happened to it. I deleted it, redid it, everything. I can't get it to work anymore. So there are no clips on the break screen right now until I can figure out something. So yeah, look right now. Yeah, take a look. See if any of those games are interesting to you, but also see if Slay the Spire 2 is on sale. Like I said, I grabbed it because as soon as we knew we were gonna play it already, but as soon as I was playing the first one a little bit, and I was like, damn, this fucking slaps. It was worth. I have so many games, guys. I have started to realize how many games I own now. It's maybe too many. I know that sounds like, people are, I think a lot of people are like, yeah, bro, like we get it, but it's not actually that many. But like, bro, for me, it's so many. I have so many games, and almost all of them are bangers too. All right, I am going to grab a quick break. That way I can hit the bathroom, maybe get a little bit more coffee, even though I still have some. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this decaf just yet, but I need to try more things. I gotta try another method. I gotta do something more with it. We'll see. But yeah, I was gonna grab a quick break. Real quick, if you're over on YouTube and you haven't subscribed, or you're on Twitch and you haven't followed, those are the free things on those various sites. And you appreciate anything that's happening here, I would ask that you do. A, lets me know that you appreciate the content, and it does help out. I really appreciate it. For me, I'm just gonna grab a quick break. Like I said, there are no clips on the break screen right now. I'll try and remedy it at some point, but I've had no luck. But if you need to get up, stretch, hit the bathroom, get something to eat, something to drink, whatever you gotta do, just meet you back here in 5. All right, we are back. Welcome back, y'all. Through the new hotness, huh? All right. Let's get into a little Slay the Spire. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh man. Oh, okay. Apparently the game is just gonna run in full screen for some reason. Wild. I don't know why. This game has been one of the weirdest ones for how everything runs. I don't know. Because I literally happened when I played it the other day. I like set it for like not full screen. I set it for the specific size, everything. Did everything that I was supposed to do with it. And then it would then I had to quit the entire game so that it would set correctly. And then restart it from there. Just weird. All right, let's get into it. I think I put myself down here just because it makes it easier for you guys to see everything. Let's go ahead, let's get into it. Oh, it's one of these games, isn't it? Yep, wasn't gonna have any sound until I clicked in. All right, let's go ahead. We're getting into a little more Slay the Spire. I've only done one run of this game so far. We're doing a standard. We did a run with Ironclad. It was a pretty good. It was a pretty good run. I felt like. But I did get the Silent, and I did want to try a run with the Silent. Silent has a little less health, similar gold. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. So they also use daggers and poison. So let's try it. Let's see. Greetings. I am Meow. Oh, okay. Reach the boss to receive more blessings. Oh, okay. Enemies in your next 3 combat have 1 HP, or your max HP is +7. Let's go to max HP. Yeah. Granted. Huh. Guys seem nice. Oh man, why does this one seem so long? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Is there any elites? There's an elite on this path, on this path. On this path. I don't think that elites are bad. Honestly, I think that I might just take this path. It seems pretty easy. Yo, Casper, what's happening, buddy? At least one of our teams moved on. Yeah, man. I'm very glad. I'm very sorry for your team, man. My team very narrowly moved on, and listen, I'll take what I can get. Apply 3 damage, deal 3 damage, and apply 1 weak for 0. Okay, that's pretty simple. What are they gonna do? They are buffing. So we'll do that and that, and then let's do, I guess we do 1. Yeah, how are you doing, Casper? Intends to attack for 6. Yeah, I see that. Gain 8 block, discard 1 card. Do I get to choose the card? Yeah, I'm cool with that. Let's do that, and then that. They're gonna go for 9. Do that and that. That. Overlook the wolves. Yeah. Listen, nobody thought the wolves were gonna be that good, man. I definitely understand that. Ah, shit. Fuck. We do that to gain enough block. It's fine. Yeah, well, we are going up against the number 1 at this point, so it's gonna be interesting. Oh, man, that gives us only 1. Honestly, I just do. We gotta play smart here. Don't take any damage. Just take all the blocks we can get until we can get a good. Yeah, see, now we can do that and then that. Get gold, a regen potion. Regen heals HP at the end of your turn. Each turn, regen is reduced by 1. Oh, that's cool. And then another card. Deal 3 damage 5 times. 15, okay. Deal 9 damage. Draw 1 card, discard 1 card. It's not bad. Gain 5 block. Is not removed at the start of your next turn. Ooh, I like that. That's cool. They were short-handed. The wolves were? Yeah, I didn't get to watch enough. So we meet again. A cheery, disheveled fellow approaches you gleefully. You do not know this man. It is me, Rondwin. We have any good for me today? The usual. A fella like me can't make it alone, you know. You eye him suspiciously and consider your options. Lose the regen potion, but obtain a relic. Lose 74 gold and obtain a relic. Lose blur and obtain a relic. I'm okay with the regen potion going. Exquisite. Was feeling parched. Gulp, gulp, gulp. He downs the potion in one go and lets out a satisfying burp. He rummages around his various pockets. Here, look what I've got for you today. Take it, take it. Is this the one I got? Every 10th attack you play deals 10 or deals double damage. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, merchant. Let's see, what do you got, merch? What do you got, merchy? Deal 7 damage, deal 6 damage, gain 2 dexterity, improves blocked gain from cards. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Apply 3 poison to random enemy 3 times. Ooh, I like that. I do like poison. I want to try poison. Gain 6 blocks. Put 3 random attacks. Add a random skill into your hand. It costs 0 this turn and then exhaust. Ooh, I like this one a lot too. Yeah, we'll do that. That's easy. Battle start. Okay, so they're gonna hit me for 15 here. Nice. Now it's 13. Gain 5 block. Gain 8 block. Let's do this one. Apply 99 vulnerable and exhaust. Okay, I mean, right? Might as well. let's see. What do we want to do? We want to do some block here. And then we got to do a discard. Discard that one. Good enough. Okay, let's see. What is this guy doing? A negative effect. Let's do a 6 and a 6 to get him out of here. And then let's do that. You just weakened me. It's not bad. 2 damage. Yeah. Damn. I don't like that. Okay. He's just trying to weaken me up here. He's weakening me. We can do 8. Or let's do that. Then let's do the 8. That should be easy. Weakened wears off. I love that. Cool. We just do an attack there. All right, what card? At the start of your turn, add a shiv into your hand. Deal 4 damage and exhaust. Add 3 shivs into your hand. Oh, okay. Deal a damage, draw 1 card. I don't know much about shivs, right? The thing with this one's cool. I like this one because it's a skill and it's giving us 3. I think that could be cool because we do have that power that we can get a random skill card. Back. Coffee has been
acquired.
That's right. Takes you longer now. Of course it does, man. That's life. That's what it's like, bro. All right, let's see. He's gonna attack for 11. Let's do 12 damage. Whoa, this is my big damage one. Ooh, shit, we could go crazy. I feel like we should just take as much damage here as we can give to him, you know? Oh, it was just the 1? Oh, fuck him. I'm a little after that, huh? Well, try to block as we can. Shit. That's a cool one. I like that one just because it's always 0. What is he doing here? And then use a buff. Okay. Gain 5 block that's not removed. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Oh, he's powering up. Still a bit too hot, but getting gray flavor from this one. Which one are you doing there? I don't know what you got. What you got? What you got? Oh, I got 10 on me right now. Dope. So let me do those. And then what do we have? We can knock him out with the rest of these then. Dope. All enemies lose 6 strength this turn. Gain 5 block, draw 2 cards. Deal 7 damage, apply 1 weak. And these are all pretty good. I like that one. We take an attack there. Ooh, we got an elite here. Artifact. -1 debuff. All right, this is gonna be interesting. We want to try and get as much of those. I should have used that one, but try to just take an attack on one of these guys, and that too. Just try to get a little bit of damage where we can. Damn, he's putting a bunch of bullshit cards into my hand. That's stupid. Damn. This guy's gonna hit me for a lot of fucking... There we go. Discard your hand, then draw that many cards. Discard your hand? I don't know if I want to discard my hand. You know? Unfortunately, I need to do that. Fuck, man, I'm not getting a lot of attack here. I'm getting a lot of those fucking cards. Shit. I'm gonna take 9 no matter. Man, I hate that shit. That shit is stupid. All right, we gotta try and defend against 9 here. Man, this sucks. I'm getting fucked here. I can't do anything. Shit. This is gonna be tough. Might not make it out of this one. We will see. Get him out of here, thank God. And these unplayable ethereal cards are fucking me right now. Okay. Let's do that and that. Get rid of those guys. Get this guy. Do that, and that. Good turn. Best brew. Yeah, nice, dude. Thrills do fuck. In a good way or a bad way? Because I'm not really sure what you mean right now. Do that. Oops, can't do that. Can't do anything with that guy. Do that guy. Yeah, some of this is just trying to hold on for dear life here. We always do that. Nice. Let's just get rid of this motherfucker right now. And then we just got one more. They fuck you. I feel like they be fucking me, bro. Yeah, look at this. I can't do anything else now. Fuck these fucking cards, brother. Ouch. Damn, he's down to 3. Ah. There. Man, that guy sucked. Bronze scales. When receiving attack damage, deals damage with 3 thorns. Ooh, I like that. That sounds cool. Discard any number of cards, then draw that many. Nice. And 1 card additional. Never seen a full deck. A full deck? What? What? It's a full deck. All enemies lose 6 strength this turn and then exhaust. That's not a bad one. Innate. Deal 11 damage and then exhaust. That's a cool one. Deal 12 damage. When you play a card this turn, the enemy loses 3 HP. That's a cool one. It's one of those bosses that behind your cam also. Everything's behind my cam, bro. Everything at this point. It either is or it isn't. Well, I guess I could be up here. You guys don't have to see this stuff up here. Fuck you guys then. Whatever. Who are you, goofy motherfuckers? Who the fuck are these? Is this the Goon Squad? Bro. Man, I don't want to do this shit. I just didn't want to. I gotta fucking barricade myself here. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got another fucking 13 coming my way, huh? That's stupid. Here it comes. Here where it comes, Bo. The Gremlin Wizard? Oh, bro, look at, he's going for 25. Who is this motherfucker? Oh my God. Holy shit. Okay. You cannot draw any more cards this time. Yeah, fucking hell. Are you kidding me? I don't care about that shit. We just need to beat the shit out of that guy as best I could there. Fuck, that doesn't do anything for me, but... Jesus Christ, man. Man, this has been a brutal one. Maybe we probably are going to do 2 on this time, huh? Jesus Christ, look at this. I literally have to do all fucking blocks again. This dude's doing 5. So I can do a 5. What's happening, Aiden? How you doing, buddy? Nice. This dude's doing another 5. Get that guy. I don't know, whatever. He's good. Now it's just shield Gremlin. Just get rid of the shield mother effer now. I mean, that's cool. I just feel like we're getting fucked up. Like I have no health left. Retain 1 card. It's kind of cool. Deal 6 damage for each attack played this turn. Deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. That's cool. Take that. Man. Right into another fucking fight, huh? 47. Man. Just vibing? Nice. I love to hear that, man. Oh, man. I might have fucked up my contact. I did. Well, let's see if I can get it back in before we continue. Oh, maybe. Oh, look at my eye. It's broken, bros. I'll be right back. I actually need to clean it a little bit. All right. Oh, yeah. It looks it looks real bad, but it's good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, guys. All right, let's shoot. Let's figure out what the hell we're doing here. I need to do that. Man, none of this is good. I need way more than 5 here. Shit. Well, fortunately, that's probably gonna be it. Yep. Man, I don't know. This one was way worse. I don't know if it was just whatever because of that boss that I got, but that shit sucked. Oh, we got the new guy. Okay. I guess we just do another run with the silent, I guess. Man, I felt like I didn't even get shit with him. Hello again. Brought you back. And the next 3 combats have 1 HP, or we have more health. I just do the 1 HP, whatever. Granted. I do kind of want to just avoid the fucking elites right now until I'm ready for that shit. I just don't feel like I really am. So start here. Get a new guy though. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Thank you, Link. Strength. Gain 5 strength at the end of your turn. Lose 5 strength. Okay, so gain and lose it. Add a card to your deck. At the start of your turn, apply 2 poison to all enemies. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, let's just do a poison. I haven't got to do any poison yet. And I've wanted to. A strange blue humanoid with a golden helm approaches you with a huge smile. Hello, friend. I'm a cleric. Are you interested in my services? The creature shouts loudly. Hail Summon. Remove a card from your deck? No. You don't trust this cleric, so you leave. Nice. Let's go here. Thank you. Find a shimmering mass of light encompassing the center of the room. Its warm glow and enchanting patterns invite you in. Upgrade 2 cards, but lose 14 HP, or just leave. Whatever. As you walk through the light, you notice the light is absorbed into you. It's scorching hot. However, the pain quickly recedes. You feel invigorated, as though you received a well-deserved slap. I felt like I got a well-deserved slap. I leave a lot. Yeah, so here was what I thought. I have 3 encounters where they will have 1 HP, so I was pretty well off at this point that I could do that. Apply 4 poison and 2 weak to all enemies and then exhaust, or apply 5 poison, gain 5 block, draw 2 cards. Let's do 5 poison. And then we can do this one, and then we're resting, so we should be good. Deal 8 damage. Next turn, gain another one. Ooh, I like that. Deal 11 damage is lost. Whenever you are attacked, deal 3 damage back. Let's do that. And then this allows me to do a rest. So that way I can get back up to full health. Cool. Love that. Let's do... If I go here and we have another fire, where it should be good, and then we can still avoid more elites there. I like that. You come across an inconspicuous pedestal with a shining gold idol sitting peacefully atop. It looks incredibly valuable. You're sure you don't see any traps nearby? Nah, I'm okay. If there was ever an obvious trap, this would be it. You decide not to interfere with objects placed upon pedestals. True. Let's upgrade a card. Let's see. I want to do this one. Yeah. Deal 11 damage and another energy. Okay, let's see where everything here is pretty much the same. I do want to, I'm just gonna go left here. Should be pretty easy. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. Huge. Love that. All right. Thievery. The looter. The looter. Ha! Do that as well. And then do that. The looter. Now we'll get 4 energy in the next turn. Bro, did he just hit a bunch of coins out of me like an asshole? Let's do the poison. And then let's do both of our blocks. And then 6 damage as well. Cool. He is knocking money out of my hands here. Like an absolute biatch, if I do say so myself. Gain 8 block and then 5 block. Let's do that, and then do a 6 as well. Sorry, brother. I assume I get all of my money back after this. If I don't, I'm gonna absolutely murder this motherfucker. Oh, never mind, he's already murdered. Oh, stolen back. The essence of steel gained 4 plated armor. And then a card as well. Draw 1 card, discard 1 kind. Apply for another 5 poison. 1 card at random. Ooh, I like that. That sounds kind of wild. You come across a dead adventurer on the floor. His pants have been stolen. Damn, his pants are gone. It looks as though he's been gouged and trampled by a horned beast. Though his possessions are still intact, you're in no mind to find out what happened here. If you search, you find loot. 25% monsters return. Yeah, I'm okay. You exit without a sound. I'm not fucking around right now. Let's do an attack or an encounter here. We know what the encounter. We know it's an encounter. Take an encounter here. So he's gonna attack us for 7. Do that no matter what. Weaken him. Do both of that. And then we do an attack. Simple. Real simple shit there. I did weaken him. I could have done another attack there, but whatever. I'm okay. He did a partial weaken to us as well. He's doing 12. Shit. We're gonna take a decent hit here, but let's do that. That. Do that. Why not? Fuck it. Damn, he getting fucked up over there by that poison. Oh! All right, what are we doing? Apply 4 poison and 2 weak to all enemies. I do like that. I like that one too. Gain 5 block. Let's do the innate one. That should be fun. We can get another heal here. Honestly, I think we should keep our health up. Health is money. Let's do big blockage here. Yeah, they're doing some BS here. I think we just do nice. I'm okay with that. He's heating up. There we go. Damn, I am not sure how this one's gonna go just yet. We're doing okay, which is cool, but and they are going hard on the amount of attack they're doing here. We do that to that guy so we can bring him down, and then I think we easily do that to him, get him out of here. I was gonna say maybe I drink my potion here, but maybe I save my potion for the boss, since he's not gonna hit me for much. He's gonna go for a 10 here. If we do that, we're good. Then we can do 8 and poison. Oh, and we get another block. Why not? Sure, fuck it. Overblock? Why not? Why not take an overblock there? Just do that. Nice. Some of those cards were great at the end there. And draw 6 cards until you have, or draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. This is a good one too, though. I like that one because that gives us two cards right away with a lot of attack power. Do another heal. And into the boss. Man, this guy's got a lot of health. So intentions unknown, but he's not attacking. Do both of those. Do that as well. All right. A pretty decent little intro there, I think. Okay, 6 by 6. Damn, that is so much attack. What the fuck? What the fuck? I wonder if you can if you'll knock these things and it'll drop them off and it won't attack for so much. Jesus Christ, that's insane though. Because I can do 10, but not much more than that. Anvil potion. Gain 4 plated armor. Block. Okay, I see. Is it worth going for maybe a strength turn here too? What? How does at the end of your turn gain 4 block? Receiving unblockable attack damage reduces. I'm kind of confused on how the plated armor works. Because my thought is give you 4 so you can block 14. Okay, so let's do that. But then I was wondering, do I go with the strength and then just try and do like a crazy 11 damage here or whatever? Jesus Christ. What a bullshit attack that was. Do that. This will give me all the block I need, so we do that as well. That. That poison is going pretty good for me. Okay, so he's doing 10 on this one. Oh my god, I have nothing. I have nothing to block? Ugh. So we'll get 6. Not bad there. Oh. I'm also gonna do a regen here as well. Okay, so he's going for 6 here. This is pretty easy. I can just do one of those and 2 of those. Cool. This is a strength turn. I hope it was the one I did the strength on. What's he doing? He's doing a block and then a buff. Ooh, nice. Let's go. Eight, and then let's do another 5 poison there. Oh, I can do that because it'll help me with my. Oh, or is burn already gone? It might be gone already. It's fine. Whatever. Play it. We have it. It's not a big deal. And the poison's kind of going crazy right now. Okay, so he's doing 18, or he's doing 14. Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. That'll give us a pretty good amount. Let's do. Yeah. That's what we got there. Not too bad. So he's doing 8, but he only has 27. And then let's do that and that. Man, yeah, okay, that poison's gonna kill him then. Nice. That's not bad. All right. This turn, your next skill is played twice. Ooh, that sounds pretty sick, actually. Next turn, your attack deals double damage. Ooh, that's a good one, too. Deal 14 damage. Discard all non-attack cards in hand. I don't like that one quite as much. I think these two are really awesome. I like this skill because it can be attack or everything else too. All right, let's take a look here. Gain an energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer obtain potions. Gain an energy at the start of your turn. All enemies start combat with plus strength. The first time you discard the first time you discard a card each turn, gain. Okay, so wait, is this the first time you discard a card each turn? Is this one not seen? Okay, I'm asking this because I don't know. I did this last time and I was like, damn, this seems like a great one. This one seems great. I mean, I get that each one of them has their own strengths, but each one of them is specifically like, oh, gain an energy for each thing. Discard. So what is a discard then? Has good discard options. Isn't anything I don't use going to discard, right? As an example. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's try it. Fuck it. All right, we're into the city. I do want to avoid shit. I was gonna say I want to avoid elites. There is no avoiding elites. Apparently they are all right there. It does look like if we take any of the 3 here or the 4 here, we will hit one of these 2 elites. We can avoid that guy. And there's no more elites the rest of the way. Honestly. Okay, let me see. There's the merchant there. Yeah, let's do this because we'll get a guy, maybe something good, another guy, and then merchant. And then we'll have to take that elite there. We'll see. Oh, this motherfucker's got plated armor. He's got 14 plated armor and then 14 on top as well. Bro, that motherfucker go crazy right there. Fuck him up. Whatever. He's gonna attack a little here. Let's do that. And then let's do. We'll do the poison and then just a regular attack, obviously. Pretty easy. Pretty easy stuff there, guys. Not bad. And then discard 1. That's cool. That should give us our thing. Nice. Okay, so we can also do that to get an additional. Ooh, we can also do that one too. What the fuck is this? Choose a card to discard. Oh, yeah, that's fine. And big attack there. Just give me a card here, guys. Nice. Elementary, as Cyclo would say. He did say it was a baby game for babies. He's hitting for 12. Okay. Let's see. We always do that one. Now he's only hitting for 8. Shit. I mean, we definitely do that. The problem is these other 2 attacks are kind of ass. I don't have much in the way there, huh? This stupid plate armor is bullshit. Bullshit, if you ask me. I do love the flying knee. The flying knee is so good. He's attacking for 10. Nice. 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 Gain 8 block, draw 2 cards. Oh, kind of sick there. Unplayable. This card is in your hand. Okay. Deal 12 damage if you have discarded a card this turn. Gain 2 energy. That's a good one. I'm gonna grab that one just because it gives me a little bit of options. In front of you sits an altar to a forgotten god. Atop the altar sits an ornate female statue with arms outstretched. She calls out to you, demanding sacrifice. Oh, you need a golden idol. Become cursed to decay. At the end of your turn, take 2 damage. Brother, what? I need the golden idol. The golden idol from earlier? Are you fucking kidding me? The thing that's gonna get me is next time I see the fucking golden idol, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna get attacked or some shit, and then it's not this forgotten altar is not even gonna come up, you know? Because I feel like this is the joke, right? Like the joke of this game is gonna be like, this is gonna happen, and then you're gonna be like, oh, I wish I would have taken it, or you take it and you're like, oh, I'm glad I took that. So every time you see that fucking golden idol, you're gonna think, oh, I should take it. But the next time you fucking take it, it's not gonna come up and you're gonna be like, oh, I shouldn't have fucking taken that. Man, welcome to the Spire, bro. The Spire is fucking me up, bro. Take the HP. I agree, because this decay shit is not something I'm doing. It's funny that this game is like this. You stand on the altar and cut your wrists as the blood spills out in sacrifice. The arms of the statue reach out and close around your eyes. Everything goes dark. You wake up a short time later, feeling like a new potential surge, or a new potential surging through you. All right, cool. New potential surging through me. All right, let's see if we get fucked up. Do the closest thing you can to leave. That's my move. So probably not good advice. Oh. Does not seem that way. No, fuck this guy up as best we can right off the bat. Do that. And then let's do that. Nice. They're doing another 10 again, huh? Shit. Let's do that no matter, just in case. Because this guy's still gonna fucking hit me. And I am gonna fuck that guy up. Get that guy the fuck out of here. All right, let's see. This fucking nerd is going crazy. Oh, he's just blocking? Bro. Bad time to block, I'll tell you that. Ah, shit. Thick. That's okay. Take your 11, you asshole. Fuck. What the fuck is this? Intends to escape? Oh. I don't think there's much I could do about that, huh? I can just attack him, huh? Kill his ass? Bro, I don't have the means to kill his ass. I'm out of here. Damn, bro, he stole some of my fucking gold like an asshole. Hurry. Damn, I wish you would have said that sooner. I wish you would have hurried. Deal 8 damage, roll 1 card. Not bad. Lose 6 strength. That's a pretty sick one. Damn, I wish you would have said that sooner, man. I didn't know I needed to hurry. Welcome. Dude, I have so much money. To all enemies twice. Yeah, give me that. Gain 3 thorns. It costs 0 this turn. Oh, okay. Okay. Gain 2 block, draw 1 card. Damage. Deal 3 damage 5 times. Draw 1 card, discard 1 card. too. That's a cool one. Apply 3 poison to a random enemy 3 times. Whenever you gain 6 block. Oh. Yeah, I think that's good. We're gonna get fucked up by this fucking guy. I fucking hate these guys. Man, if there's a way I can fuck these guys up and absolutely get him out of here, that'd be great. We just need to go all out. Well, at least we'll get rid of him pretty quickly. These fucking dazed cards are I hate them so much. I hate them so much. Okay, we just need to block for 10. Nice, get rid of him. And then this gives me flying knee to that guy. Cool. All right. We gotta figure out what the fuck we're doing with Spherical Guardian. Fucking Spherical Guardian over here. Damn, he's still fucking kicking there, huh? Damn. Man is armored. Right. I kind of assumed. I kind of assumed we were okay. Like that, or that weak would still affect him, but it does not. Nice. We're getting through him a little bit here. Poison's getting him, guys. Finally. Finally finding him. Bro, how does he have so much? That doesn't help us at all. Oh, I should have did that shit. My bad. That's okay. Damn. This dude sucks. Nice. Weaken him a little. Love that for me. More of that. Some of that. And some of this. Oh, man. Poison is the only thing that's really on my side here. Oh, good. Oh, good. I was hoping there would be no shot that I would be doing anything else here. Yeah. Good. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping that was going to be the case. Ah. Jesus Christ. A colorless potion. Choose one of 3 random colorless cards to add to your hand and consider this turn. Cool. Deal 6 damage. Apply 3 poison. Yeah, unfortunately we go up against an elite with 6 health. We're just kind of fucked here. Oh, it's fucking 3 guys, of course. I was hoping it was just 1, but damn it, man. I don't know how to do this, how to be better at this game. I'm kind of ass at this game. You know? Put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. Put a draw. Oh, damn it. That sucks. You learn different enemies the more you fight them. I don't think that helps. Sometimes it's just I feel like the second part, some runs are just also no good. That feels way more of the thing than anything. There's just too much randomness. You obviously have to build towards certain things, but man, yeah, there is no. It doesn't feel like there's much of the other part. Man, maybe this issue is not being patient. Interesting. Is a fun game. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Better cards certainly help. That's the part that confuses me. Better cards. I mean, there's definitely good cards, but like a lot of it seems like it's all kind of the same thing. Upgrade a card, obtain 10 gold, obtain a curse. What the fuck? I don't know, just upgrade a card? The fuck? Gold better. Could be. Could be. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how much I enjoy it. I definitely felt I was definitely enjoying it a lot early the other day. Today I'm kind of not quite as much, which is okay. We'll see. I don't know. It's been fine. Gain 4 block, deal 6 damage. Oh, these are nice. These are both 0. Cool. Take that. Blood vial. Oh, okay. Second one is fun. Yeah, we're gonna try and play. Vash and I are gonna play some of the second one this weekend. Yeah, I think it should be a good time. I think it'll be better playing with people, but we'll see. Just because I barely get lucky with relics, I feel the same. I've been getting shit. Damn. Yeah, this is I was gonna say some of these early fights like this just become like very like, okay, this is what you're supposed to do. You know, obviously I only have a certain amount of things I can even play, so you just play them. Interesting. Fear potion. 3 vulnerable. Okay. There's that 6 damage again for 0. A small and a medium slime. 1 acid, 1 spike. Negative effect. Ugh. Like you're not very good at it. It's been tough. Yeah, I feel like that definitely feels like how this game can be. I definitely feel that. Ooh, nice. We can do the 6 damage plus the block and the attack. Whatever. We do it all. Discard your hand. No. Deal 4 damage whenever you draw this card. Add a copy into your hand and then exhaust. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, this game definitely feels a little bit like it'd be difficult. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to an ancient spirit. Yeah, whatever. As your hand touches the shrine, gold rains down from the sheer, showering you in riches. Oh, we're so rich now because we paid. Trying to give poison a lot. Trying. I guess we update a card. What is this one? Draw, deal 6 damage whenever you draw this card. Cool. Let's see how fast we can be about this. Nice. Those are cool. Wham. Let's do a 4 block. Get out of here. Let's see. Nice. Nice.
Oh, he's getting stronger.
Damn, didn't get enough on him, huh? Shit. I thought we were gonna be good. Asshole. I hate weaken. Do that. It's free. What is this endless torment? Nice. Obtain a random potion and then exhaust. A random potion. That could be fun. Let's see. Fuck it. We gotta go crazy. Oh, look at these mother effers. It's just crazy that these little mother effers are gonna beat the fuck out of me. Look at this. Look at this. You see what I'm saying? This fucking game doesn't fucking get it, bros. I'm trying to move a little quick too, because I wanted to try and see if we can get a good run going here before we got a run. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. Damn, let's see. I'm trying to move quick. I'm sorry, I'm not doing as much. I feel like I don't know. Do you guys care about how much explaining I'm doing even in this shit? Like, I feel like most people understand what the fuck I'm doing. You guys aren't super worried about me explaining every little bit that I'm doing. All right, fuck him up. I was hoping you would. Yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah. I just feel like, man, we're getting our fucking asses kicked in by these dudes. Moving from 48 to 70. And I know that getting attacked is part of it, but dealing to 6. Dude, I do love these 0-6. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's just keep on the path we're on. We got questions for the chef we could ask. True. War paint upon pickup. Upgrade 2 random skills. Ooh, nice. That's cool. That's it, huh? All right. Ah, this fucking thief ass bitch. Fuck him up. Slice him up. Agony. Agony. And then we go block damage to his bitch ass. Yeah, take my gold, bitch ass. You ain't gonna have it for long. I promise you that. I promise you that. Oh, you're actually gonna have it for longer than I hoped. Discard. What do we want to discard here? I guess that. I don't fucking know. You're lucky. I could have done a little more block, I guess. I don't know if it helps to add any additional block to any of those things, but with random potions, I don't want that. Nah, right now at least. And another card. Draw 3 cards, discard 1. Ooh, I do like that. Take that. Fucking rest me up, bro. Rest me up. I need so much sleep. Oh, the Spore Bros. Ain't nobody want to hang out with the Spore Bros. Get rid of that guy. Get him out of here. I killed him and he hit me with vulnerable. That fucking asshole. That fucking asshole. All right. The 0 cost attacks are really good. I like them. I like them a lot. Vulnerable wears off, and now he's getting sliced his all up. He's getting sliced. All right, what's this one? Yeah. A strength potion. Yeah. Isn't that what I have? Oh. Those innate ones are pretty awesome. Let's just do that. Let's stack these fucking 0 cards up. Fucking stack some 0 cards up. Immediately hit that skinny wiener. Hit him again. You know what? Fuck him. Hit him again, actually. You know? Let's do that. And then I want to from that, gain that. Do both of those blocks.
You're psycho wiener.
Nah. You don't understand. He's the psycho wiener. He's the skinny wiener. Hit him with that. And with that. And then that as well. Ah, that fucking nerd. That fucking nerd is going after me, bros. Get rid of him. Yeah, that's worth. And then do that. Cool. Get the skinny wiener out of here. Do that to him. Cool. Damn, man. This fucking weekend is going crazy on me right now. I don't like it. Nice. And draw 3 cards. Ooh. Another 4 block. This turn, your next skill is played twice. Ooh, that's a good one though. I did like that one. But we do the zeros. We're going 0 build here. Going with a 0 build. Why not? You know? Go with a 0 build here. Kind of goes crazy. Oh damn, that guy got hit for a lot too. Get him out of here. Oh, I thought that was gonna wreck him out. I thought it was. Let's do that. Get him gone. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Whatever. That's fine. That's fine. He's a grower. Oh. Get him out. Get him. Whatever. Whatevs. Oh, he's heating up. Fairy bottle. When you die, heal 30% of your. Oh, wait a second. That sounds cool. I love a fairy in a bottle. Unplayable. If this card is discarded from your hand, gain. Oh, not a bad one. Deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. Next turn, gain. Yeah, let's do the outmaneuver. That's a cool one. Let's see. Do outmaneuver 2 there. Let's do the 9. Fuck it. All right. Let's take on the nose. Ah, the slime boss. Hit him with that, and one of these, and one of those. All right, now let's actually play. What's he doing here? He's doing a negative effect. Okay, let's see. Hit him with all that shit. Ew. Hit him with a deflect and an endless agony. Another endless agony. Let's do that and that and that. What is this? In non-boss combat, receive no reward. Oh, okay, cool. So he's not gonna attack me. Oh, now he wants to though. Shit. Deflect, neutralize. Get rid of that guy. Another deflect, another attack. What are you gonna do there? Right? Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, is this his thing where he splits at a certain point? Oh, I fucking hate that shit. I do hate that shit. Bro, they fucking frail and weakening me? These bitch asses. Why don't you take a slice? Ooh, we do need that. Weaken him, weaken him. Give me 3 cards. I had to discard 1. Oh no. Get him with a slice, another slice. Do a defense, a slice, and a 3rd slice. That's it. The game was Sledding Game. Sledding Game was one of the games that I got. But there's a game called Gambling with Friends. That was one of the games I was specifically talking about that seemed really cool. Man, I think I might hate the fucking slimes, you know? You know what I'm saying, guys? These guys kind of suck. Yeah, they're in a bundle. Yep, that's why I bought them together. Bro, I fucking hate these. Damn. I gotta go full defense here. I can get rid of those too. Just get rid of them. Fuck. Man. Fucking guys, bro. I'm getting hit with all the slimes, brothers. We strike him, do our blocks, get done with it. And I hate this shit. Attack him, deflect, defend, outmaneuver, and slime. Damn, my shit rocked by some slimes. All right, let's see. cool. We knocked him into being able to split too, so that'll kind of help a little bit. Let's do a slice, a block, and a slice. Yeah, that's probably it for us, huh? Get fucked by some fucking slimes. Man, I hate that shit though. Fucking slimes are fucking stupid, bro. I don't have enough. Cool. Let's do that. Fuck, man. Man. Getting fucking wrecked by these dick bags. Dudes, you gotta be kidding me. I'm getting jack shit for shit. Give me this. Hold on a second. Oh, fuck you, man. Fuck him up. Well, luckily they're not attacking here, but man. Man, I don't have the shit for this. Oh, I don't have enough energy for that one. Oh no. This should be it. Yeah. Man. Not like this. I mean, I don't know what other fucking way you thought it was gonna be, brother. Oh, you get a new card for each unlock? That's cool. Apply 6 poison when the enemy dies. Deal damage to its max HP to all. Equal to its max HP to all. Oh, that's pretty cool. Double the enemy's poison. Yeah. Oh, you just get all of these. Oh. Double the enemy's poison. Exhaust and deal 7. Okay. That's cool. Yeah. Listen, the game is really tough. I don't think there's a single person who's telling you that it's not. But man, I've been getting my shit kicked in this stream, so. All right. That's yeah, that's gonna do it today. Oi. Cards can help a lot. I assume in a deck building game they do help. A little deck building has to be done, I believe. Yeah, it's just yeah, I don't know. Here's what I'm saying. It's not that I think that I'm doing bad. I don't know how much it's keeping my attention so far, which is kind of the thing that I was like, oh damn, I thought I was going to enjoy it more, and so far I've been okay about it. I've been, yeah, it seems okay, you know? Not that I dislike it, it's just, or think that I'm doing bad at it, and just, I don't know. I was trying to see if there was anybody else who's on doing anything. Real quick, I do want to come back over here. I was gonna let you guys know, Vash is gonna be streaming over on his channel tomorrow. I believe he's playing, oh yeah, you're playing more Ultros. He's gonna be doing that over on his channel.
What do you want?
Oh, Jesus, look at this guy.
Dragons don't sleep.
You're the one then. We'll listen to your story. Get on up. Take the stairs.
Excuse me.
Excuse
Can't
me.
answer your questions. You'll need to go up.
Okay.
Got it.
Damn. You'll need to go up. Dan, Shamu is really a vibe though. Be fun together. Oh, it'll be great together. I love playing games together with people, even if I don't always necessarily love the games. But I think that'll be a fun one together. On the grind still, yeah, man, I feel like you're getting pretty close with Ultros. So you're definitely getting close. But yeah, if you guys want to come check Vash out tomorrow, playing a little Ultros, I know that he's lining up his next game. It's going to be Expedition 33, Claire Obscure. If you guys haven't checked that game out, or if you have and you really enjoyed, make sure that you're following Vash. I'm going to be back here Thursday. We're going to do another run or two of Slay the Spire. Maybe we'll try Ironclad, or we'll even maybe try the new guy, which I don't even know his name. Maybe we'll check some of them out if we, if we're feeling spicy. And then on Sunday, Vash and I will be back over on The Wolf and the Kid for a little bit of Slay the Spire 2. All right, she doesn't know.
There you go,
She doesn't know.
there you go.
Have a look what it is look like. Oh my God. Damn, I'm about to be so pretty. We got the ribbon on? Oh, damn, I do got the ribbon.
Oh, you're so pretty, dude.
Damn. Goose Game was such an anomaly of how great a game gets. But yeah, so we'll be over there doing a little Slay the Spire 2. So if you've like Slay the Spire, you like Slay the Spire 2, whatever, we're gonna be over there doing it for the first time together. Also, real quick, I did want to show you guys, thank you so much for coming by, Plenty, and again for the what was it, the 57 month. Real quick, I wanted to show you guys this. I don't know if Title is around or not, or whoever, but I know people will be excited about this, and I'll show you guys more about it. But I did also, for my birthday, get a big old Lego set, the big Zelda Lego set. I know this is crazy that I'm just like have this big box, but I'm currently building it, so I don't have anything else to represent what the hell I'm building. But I do have now a second Zelda Lego set to build. It's just a box, though.
What do you mean, like you don't?
But yeah, I have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna do with that guy. I was like, damn, I gotta put him somewhere, but we got the Deku tree back here, and then I was like, bro, I don't know where to put the other guy. I had to make like a second shelf for him or something. I'm so excited. I got a little bit more done the other day, but still haven't gotten enough yet. Need a new shelf or like a little like a table or something back there. We'll figure it out. But yeah. Yeah, I might. We'll see. I was gonna say I might try a little more Slay the Spire. I don't know if I'll get any more in before Thursday or not, but I definitely I feel like I need more time with it before I can kind of make a decision on how I feel about it. I definitely thought it was going after last stream, the stream before this one on Thursday. I was like, man, that was kind of fun. I was kind of feeling it, you know? And then every stream since has been, or every, run since has been the same or worse, which is okay. But I was also kind of just like, not feeling it quite as much. So I'm wondering if even just switching some of the characters will be beneficial too. Just maybe the silent is not the character for me. We'll see.
What do you mean, like you don't have to know how to play instruments?
I was trying to think who's worth a raid to tonight, guys.
Position's totally obsolete. Position's totally obsolete.
I don't know, guys. I don't freaking know. I was trying to see who was on doing stuff that I was interested in, but I don't see literally anybody. So we're not raiding, guys. We'll raid Thursday. I gotta get out of here. It's gotten late. I got things to do. I got a life to live. Bad nights and good nights. Then getting certain cards can create new things. It get fun. Yeah, for sure. I definitely understand that. Yeah. I'm wondering if there will be like some synergy that'll make the game feel a little more fun, because right now it does feel a little bit like super straightforward, which is kind of not great. But also I'm sure that there's like some things late like that you can really dive into that'll be like yeah, no, this is really like deep. This is a little bit deeper and will make it more interesting. I don't know. We'll see. The rain is chilled out. Yeah, I have no idea. I haven't gotten to see. All right, I'm going to get on out of here. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Again, I will be back on Thursday with more of the Slay the Spire. I'm very excited to keep on checking it out. To fine-tune the deck, I think will have a big impact. I'm still so new to gaining and losing cards to fine-tune. Gaining and losing cards. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for coming by and just listening to me rant about my birthday and everything too. Appreciate y'all. And I'll see you guys all on Thursday. I'm gonna get you guys just a little bit of the Humanity soundtrack. I love this song. I got nothing else for you, so I hope you guys have a great rest of your night and a great week if I don't see you, and have a good one. Goodbye, guys. Bye, guys. Goodbye. It's such a good song. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. 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 Have a great night. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
You're still here?